In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to launch a G80 M3 demonstrating with my 2022 BMW M3 competition xDrive, and I'm going to show you some draggy times. Hey, this is Brian. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and check us out at kiesmotorsports.com. I just got my brake-in service, so you know what that means. It's time for launch control. So today, we're in my 2022 M3 competition xDrive, which, as many of you know, only comes in the automatic transmission, and I'm going to show you how to launch it. Now, the first part of the process is you need to drive the car at least 6 miles. BMW does this so that everything is up to the correct operating temperatures and so that you minimize the chances of breaking anything. Now, I will also say that if you have a rear-wheel drive M3 or an xDrive, the launching process is slightly different. With the xDrive, you can launch out of first, but if you have a rear-wheel drive M3 or M4, you have to launch out of second gear, otherwise it's just not gonna work for you. So here's the process on how to launch an xDrive, and I'll talk about the rear-wheel drive as we go as well. So the first thing that you need to do, you need to hold your DSC button, your dynamic stability control, and you wanna make sure that it says DSC off. Otherwise, launch control will not work. If it says MDM mode, it's not enough. You gotta be in DSC off, which is all traction control off on the vehicle. The next thing that you need to do, you need to set your drive logic, which is your shift speeds, to level 3. So over here, you can see I'm on level 1. So you just tap this little up and down button on the gear selector to make it say number 3. The last thing that you need to do, you need to make sure that you are in manual mode. The way that you tell is if you see just a number up here. You can see I'm in M mode. This is what it looks like in regular mode. It's just displayed right down here. You go back. If it has just a number, you're in manual mode, and that's the mode you need to be in. If you have it like this where it says a D, you are not in manual mode. So just take your shifter, push it over to the right, and you are in the right setting. Now, if you are launching an xDrive car like we are today, you want to go down to gear 1. Now, I'm going 50 miles an hour, so I'm not going to do that right this second, but I will show you when we come to a stop. Now, if you have a rear-wheel drive car, this is where the difference is. You need to set it in second gear. There's just way too much torque in first gear. You'll never get traction. So BMW says, hey, let's just make it only active in second gear. All right, so what we're gonna do, firmly press down on the brake. We're gonna firmly press down till we hit the kick down on the accelerator. It's going to say pre-launch control, and then you're good to go. And then don't shift, the car's gonna shift for you, even though you're in manual mode. And then we should hit a 1/4 mile right around here. All right, so with me and Zach in the car and, 3/4 tank of gas, we ran an 11.49 with a 1.29% slope. So we were going very minimally uphill. It wasn't enough to even really count. But I weigh 210, Zach weighs 210. So we have 420 pounds of human in this car, and we still ran under 11.5. So I'm very happy. Now, we did have some wheel slip. This car is equipped with the Pirellis, and they're not very good. My PSI is also pretty high in the tires right now. I think I'm at 36 and 37 or so. Let me check out what we're at. Yeah, so we're at 36 and 37. So if I lowered that, we could get a better drag time. But now that we're not in the moment, let me just go over again what I was doing. So to engage launch control, again, you have to have all that set up. You're pressing firmly with your left foot on your brake, and then you want to press down on your accelerator to the kick down where you start to feel that little button. There's a little click at the end of the pedal. So you're going to hold both of those down. It's going to say basically like pre-launch control or getting launch control ready, and then don't launch until it says launch control active, because what it's doing is it's building boost. Otherwise, you're not going to get all that good of a launch. The other thing I didn't mention is right now I have it in 4-wheel drive sport, which is a rear-wheel drive bias. You can also have it in 4-wheel, which is more of a front-wheel drive bias. Now, we did test before this video both ways, and we pretty much got the exact same time, and they were all pretty much in that 11.4 range. Again, we've got camber gear in the trunk, Zach's in the car with me. So I'm sure that if I'm at the track by myself on a prep track where the tires are actually going to grip, we're gonna get some really good times, and it's bone stock. It literally has 1,300 miles. I just got the break-in service done 2 days ago, and today is the first day we launched it. And as you can see over here, it's 81 degrees, so it's not super hot, but it's also not like 40 degrees or anything like that. So let's do it again. That was a good one. This thing is so quick. Whew. How'd we do?
11.4.
11.4. Oh man, this is quick. The camera's all lopsided. So it is safe to say that 11.4 is the range for this car if Zach and I are both in the car. So you're gonna have to stay tuned because we are going to do some actual track videos. I like draggy, but I like to see actual drag strip videos. So we're gonna definitely have more of that coming. But I hope today's video was helpful if you are trying to launch your G80 or G82. Again, remember, DSC completely off. Be in manual mode. If you're rear wheel drive, start in second gear. If you are xdrive, start in first gear. And then make sure that your drive logic, that little button on your gear selector, is set to level 3. Other than that, make sure that you are preferably at a racetrack and plant that left foot firmly on the brake, right foot until you feel that click. And then as soon as it says launch control active, let that brake go. And again, the car will shift for you automatically, even though you're in manual mode. That is the only circumstance when that's going to happen with the G80 and the G82. So once again, I'm Brian. That's Zach over there weighing my car down and messing up my time and filming the video. Thanks for watching Kies Motorsports. If you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Check us out at kiesmotorsports.com. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned because we have a ton more G80 content coming just for you.